Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the EVES auction room on Wednesday, the 1st of May. Goodness gracious, where has the year gone so far? It's racing away on us. So what I'm suggesting to you today, buyers and sellers, don't let time race away on you from today. We've got two fantastic properties on offer here for you this morning. My name is Grant Child. I'm certainly just officiating proceedings here today and coattailing the outstanding work of our EVES team over here in EVES in the Waikato. I've got Emma. She's going to look after all the technology, so when things go haywire, she'll fix it up and get us back on track. Also got Janine and Mark, our branch managers of Victoria Street and Rototuna branches. They are here to assist you as well. If you need any assistance throughout proceedings, just pop your hand up and one of them will come over and just assist you through the process here today. So my job is just quite simple, folks. It's just coattailing the outstanding work of the salespeople marketing these two properties. So I'm going to quickly run through the documentation. I know it's all been circulated for you. Buyers and sellers guide, it's been around since 2008. They're over there on the table as well, but I know you will have picked them all up at your open homes and private inspections. You've probably got more of them than what we have. We are legally obliged to hand those out to you, so you've probably got more in your glove box than we've got in our storage cupboards. But you bid and buy today on the basis we have provided you with that document. So let's go straight to the most important one, of course, and that is the particulars and conditions of sale. They've been circulated in draft form, that's as you see it on there, and also over on that table there, finalised copies of the contract that we worked to today, and that is if there's been any amendments, any changes, I'll alert you to that as we work our way through. But they are over there for your perusal. Now, in talking about perusal, folks, I'm going to assume that you've read, understood and accept that contract that we worked to today. It's a very straightforward document. You bid on a cash unconditional basis as is standard with all auctions, and you are also deemed to have accepted the vendor's title without any rights of requisition. So based on that, folks, on that assumption, I'm going to just quickly cover off what's up there in blue. That is the conduct of today's auction. Again, I'm sure you will have perused it. It's right on the front page there. So I'm only going to cover off two pertinent points as far as the conduct is concerned. The first one being your obligations. Should the hammer fall in your favour this morning, then your requirements are immediately on completion of the auction is to obviously sign the contract and pay your deposit. We only ask for 10% of the purchase price this morning, folks, unless of course you've made any variations and previous agreements with our vendors prior to the auction here today. The other thing I would just want to cover off, folks, is vendor bidding. I'm the only one that's authorised to use vendor bids. There's a bit of a myth out there that vendor bids are used to push the price up. That's absolute nonsense. Vendor bids are simply a technique that I can use as the auctioneer to work alongside you, to work with you to get to a level where we pause the auction below the seller's reserve price and allow you to continue negotiations with our vendors. It is simply a technique to get you to what I call that negotiating platform, and then we pause the auction and see if we can't help you from there. If we do reach agreement with our sellers, it comes back into the room here. Any amendments get announced. The property then gets sold to the highest bidder. But if we don't reach agreement and I formally close the auction, just be aware anybody can come forward afterwards, and that does include conditional buyers. So hopefully that covers off the vendor bidding. Like I said, I'm the only one authorised to do it, and I will disclose any vendor bids to you, so there is absolutely no confusion here at the EVES auctions. So our first property for this morning is 3989 Ohalpa Road, obviously in Ohalpa, and that's been marketed by Tracy and Warren from our Victoria Street office here. A great property indeed, folks. Compared to the prices you'll pay in the city, this property could suit as an absolute brilliant opportunity for you to test drive your budget, because it's certainly a great opportunity indeed. When we look at the legal aspects of the property, it's a freehold estate. SA 9C folio 210 in the South Auckland Registry Office is the record of title number, and what comes with this property is a very generous parcel of land of 1,080 square metres. 2nd of August 2024 is your settlement date. Tracy, Warren, any changes to the chattels list that you've had circulated? So all as you see up there on the screen and has been detailed in the draft contract that has been circulated to you. So back to the property itself, a very tidy and comfortable one with a touch of country charm And these types of properties, they really do have some wonderful charisma that goes with them as well. You've got the wood fire, you've got the wetback, you've got the heat transfer system, you've got gas cooking facilities. Well, that ensures that your heating and cooking needs are totally met, and a very economical home to operate as well. You've got that large portion of the home itself has been double glazed for you. You've got the slightly elevated section that's an advantage to you, and as you see there on the screen, you've pretty much got more deck space than the Titanic, and it's a great place for you to fire up the barbecue with a few mates and just enjoy the outdoors of 3989 Ohalpo Road. Adding to that, the bonuses of you've got the good garaging, plus you've got the extra shedding as well. Well, that provides a great place if you need extra storage. But for blokes, if you need for the weekend tinkerers, if you need a little bit of a workshop area, well, this one caters for it as well. So a fantastic opportunity here for you buyers. Now, I can tell you that Tracy and Warren, I know how they operate. If we don't sell in the next few minutes here in the auction room, they're going to have a sold sticker on the signboard in no time at all. I'm here to work with you, the cash buyers. Where do we say go? You're looking for a change of lifestyle, a lifestyle overhaul, then here's the place. You see it there on the screen, just over my right shoulder. Now's your opportunity. First call now for an opening bid on Ohalpo Road. Second time, third, last opportunity. Tracy, we had a conversation a little bit earlier. Do you have buyers that are expressing a little bit of interest, not quite in a position to be able to do anything today? I'm going to formally close the auction so we can carry on and work with those buyers, but we are now going to put a price on this property, folks, moving straight into phase 3 of the auction campaign. The property is now a buy now price of $669,000, and I would suggest that you snap that up real quick because it's not going to last when that figure gets out there in the marketplace. $669,000 buys 3989 Ohalpo Road. Don't dilly-dally, folks. I know otherwise you're going to be driving past and you'll see that signboard and you'll use that famous Toyota word in the ad from years ago, bugger, because you're going to see a sold sticker on there, because I know how Tracy and Warren operate. So, auction's now closed. Shall we transition straight through to our next property there, Emma? Excellent, beautiful. See, they have controlled technology perfectly. Now this property here, folks, we do have authorised telephone bidding for this property. So if you see, we've got Catherine over there with a buyer on the phone. You see us accepting those phone bids. All the documentation is all lined up and all been signed off, approved by the buyers and of course by our vendors. So 22A Donny Avenue, Kimberly Savage. Where are you, Kimberly? There she is down here, doing an outstanding job marketing this property as the rest of our team do. And this particular one, perfectly situating, offering a blend of convenience, style and warmth. Now, I cannot commend the vendor on the presentation of this property enough. It is absolutely superb and absolutely immaculate. Looking at the legal aspects of the property, SA 38A folio 377 confirms the property as a cross-lease freehold, and the range hood in the channels, it does stay, Kimberley, but it is as is. There's no warranties with the range hood, and 30th of May 2024. So by my calculations, today being the 1st, you don't have very long to wait. So just 30 days and you can be in this absolutely superb home indeed. Any changes to the channels list or anything apart from that the range hood? No, all good to go. So culinary enthusiasts, you will be an absolute delight with this beautiful modern kitchen that you see there on the screen. And I can tell you now, when you've got a kitchen like that, catering for friends and family is an absolute breeze. And this area, of course, then opens out to the living areas, ensuring you're never far from any conversations that are going on when you're entertaining friends and family. It's recently been refurbished with the new carpet, so nice, crisp, clean floor coverings for you here. It's bathed in natural light, offering you an inviting living environment that's ready to welcome you home every day and every time you vacate the premises for whatever reason. When you get home, it is such a welcoming home, welcoming you there every day. Beyond the allure of this beautiful home lies its unbeatable location as well. That is a definite added bonus to the property. You've got those leisurely strolls along the nearby river walks, where you can just simply immerse yourself in natural beauty. When convenience is key, and convenience is a key element to buying good real estate, this one goes tick, tick, tick all the way. You've got the city centre, you've got the base, you've got the Chartwell Square, all less than approximately 10 minutes away from your new home here at 22A Donny Avenue. So exceptionally spacious, this property as well. I think that's a key point. I think, Kimberly, we were talking a key point to just remind you buyers, exceptionally spacious home, and of course that immaculate presentation as well. Well, that's enough from me, buyers. Where do we say go? Looking for an opening bid now. Is it going to be you here in the room, or is it going to be our bidders on the phone?
620.
$620,000. We're underway now at 620 with our telephone bidders. Against you all here in the room, folks. Only the one registered to bid by phone here. Travelling in $20,000 rises from here. At $620,000, it's on the phone now. First call for any advance on there. Second time, third. Last opportunity for you to join us now, folks, for the race for this wonderful property indeed. Happy to work alongside our buyer on the phone then at 640. It's with me. Indoor bid at $640,000. Don't hesitate to come in, folks. You snooze, you lose. At 640 needs to be at 660. Do we say there? Too far away from where we need to be for 10s at this point in time, Catherine. I need to be at 660. Name of a great band as well.
Yeah.
At $640,000, away from where we need to be, folks.
650.
660. Need it to be at 660. Too far away from where I need to be at this point in time. Certainly had better feedback than that for this property. Happy to go there myself at 660. Just to tune in and listen to their music. At $640,000, quickly now. Need to advance at that sort of level. Take it to 660. We'll pause the auction briefly and see what we can do to help them. No?
650.
Okay, I'm more than happy to go on behalf of the vendor then at $660,000. We're too far away from where we need to be, away from my instructions, and have to say we're away from the value of the property now at this point in time. $660,000. Happy to take a 10 on top there to give them that opportunity to work with our sellers. Otherwise, we're simply going to close the auction down, and Kimberly will keep working with other interest that has been expressed in the property. $660,000. I'm happy to take the $10,000 rise from here. Once, twice, third, last opportunity. Okay, at $660,000, Kimberly, we're going to do better than that. I'm going to close the auction. The auction is now closed. Anybody can come forward with an offer. If you are watching via the live stream, contact Kimberly or indeed Tracy or Warren for the two properties that we've marketed this morning for you. They are very, very good properties, and it's not going to take too long, and those properties will be sold. The auction is now closed. Thank you for your attendance, folks. Enjoy the rest of your day on behalf of the team at EVES here in the Waikato.